Hello and welcome to Ninjas Kicking Out. This is episode 281. It's been a long Easter weekend. I think some people had 2 days off. Dapo, how was your Easter weekend? Hope you got enough rest.
Well, yes. Let's just say that I got rest.
You got
I'm sleeping.
well rested, yeah.
Yeah, well
It's
rested.
nice.
Thank God the Lord has risen again. Yeah.
Yeah, we thank God for that. We thank God
Let's
for
move
that.
on.
Yeah. Red, how is it in America today? Have you guys finished your war? Or is it still ongoing?
I just got back. I've been on the high seas. No news, nothing. So I'm just catching up.
Okay. And I'm not sure how to pronounce this name here on my screen. Kex, how are you doing?
The name is Quadruple My Ass today, in case you are unable to read it properly.
I don't read nonsense here, please. Well, how are you? Yeah.
Well, so was the quadruple title charge. It was nonsense, but I'm very fine. It's been a glorious week. My enemies have been shamed twice, and continue to be shamed. I think there are still 2 opportunities for them to be shamed, so I'm good. I'm really, really pleased. Thank you. Thank you for asking today.
Yes. For listeners, please you can ignore that bit of nonsense. It's not related to what we are here to talk about, which is comic book TV shows and content.
Please raise the volume of my intro, please, and then leave everything else that's in
Yeah. But on to more important matters at hand here, please. This week we had 2 episodes of Daredevil drop. We had a mega episode of Invincible drop. And we'll be talking about those And then there are other comic news and content that we would also be looking into. Have you all seen the episodes?
I have.
Yes, 2 of Daredevil are one of
Invincible. And one of Dapo?
Yes, I've seen all the episodes.
Okay. Red said he's just getting back from the ICs.
I caught up on Invincible last night, but no Daredevil for me. But you guys can spoil them.
Okay, that's good. But before we go on, I really want to talk about that Supergirl trailer that dropped. We touched on the teaser before last week. Yeah, but the trailer dropped afterward, and yes, let's talk about it. I am definitely not excited about this movie anymore, based on that particular trailer. Everything we thought was going to happen based on the teaser happened in the trailer. The tone of the movie, the choices of the characters, the aesthetics, the language used in the movie, in the teaser itself, it's very, very Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord. Yeah. And it fills me with the opposite of excitement for this film.
I have to say, this is out of the first trailer, the teaser, this is the 3rd thing we've got from this film.
Yeah.
The first 2, the first one, I didn't mind it. It didn't make me look less to the film. And then the teaser. This one, I think, actively the first one that I felt proper disappointed. Yeah, and I started to feel a bit, this might not be the little surprise hits that I was expecting. It's too way too much now that it is the Guardians of the Galaxy Field vibe, and that there's no misdirection. That is what we're gonna get. I just can't get away from it watching it.
Yeah. Well, and what was that with her? Was that an iPod shuffle or something? I was annoyed at that.
That
wasn't just it. I think we even got a Yondu in it. I think I saw a Yondu equivalent.
I said it's a Yondu.
Like copy and paste. I'm not even sure what.
Even the design of Krem looks like one of the characters.
It looks like Taserface.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Krem does not have that charismatic presence you would expect from Krem, because a big part of why he's a bad guy is that particular presence he has in the comic books, and he just looks like a generic. Why is this even the bad guy of this book? Kind of thing. I'm like, no. I was really disappointed.
Lobo is going to be good fighting with her, or what?
Lobo is going to be a cameo.
He's not going to be there for bad, and then they work together, and then he's going to leave or something. It's an introduction to Lobo, I think. He wouldn't really have a big part in the film, I don't think, but it's an introduction to him into their universe, I suspect.
Yeah. And that's the only bit of the trailer I was like, okay, I can see it. The Lobo, like Jason Momoa kills it as Lobo. We all knew he would do that. That's the only bit of the trailer I was like, okay, that's fine. But every other thing, I'm really disappointed. What?
I was not feeling the chemistry between the two of them. In that clip, I did feel the chemistry between the two of them.
It's gonna go from Lobo to low bro.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay.
I don't like this trailer. Okay, I don't like this trailer. I didn't like it at all. It was too similar to Guardians of the Galaxy. It was like a mix between. There were some parts that looked like Guardians of the Galaxy, and some parts that reminded me of Miss Marvel. No, Captain Marvel. Some of the light and color choices reminded me a bit of Captain Marvel. Not the Marvels, but Captain Marvel. And yeah, the music choices were felt very overpowering. I didn't like the look of Krem. I did like Crypto a lot. I think I'm finally on the Crypto train. I like Crypto a lot. I don't like Millie Alcock at all as Supergirl. I'm sorry, I've said this several times. You guys have.
You're on that one.
I don't. I can pick maybe 3 actresses in their 20s that look more like Supergirl to me. She doesn't look like any iteration of Supergirl I've ever seen in the comic books or Superwoman. She just looks too young. Okay. It doesn't work for me. I think someone like Elle Fanning. It doesn't matter. I can still make my decision. I think Elle Fanning would have been better. I can think of maybe 2 other people that would have been better. But she looks.
Can you remind me who's Elle Fanning?
Elle Fanning is the lady in. She did the Grace. Catherine the Great. Don't worry, she's Dakota Fanning's sister. But yeah.
Okay.
She was also in Predator Badlands. I think that would have worked out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. So she was the cyborg girl in Badlands. Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about now. Okay. So I'll play Millie. The thing is, I like Millie, and I like her as an actress. Hence, I like her in the role. Well enough for me when it comes to Supergirl, the character itself. Because I've seen so many versions of her in the comic, I don't really have a look. To me,
exactly.
To me, she was blonde. That's all I have. She's blonde.
And I've seen so many different versions in live action as well. From the one in Supergirl to even one in Smallville to the one in the Supergirl show. They were so completely different and even the one in Flash, they've all been complete. Yeah, Supergirl was in Smallville.
Yeah, Smallville.
Yeah, but the one in Smallville was like super young.
No,
I mean Melissa Benoit, who was Supergirl in CW. That feels more. That woman is like 5'8" or something. She feels more like Supergirl. Even the original, I can't remember what that woman's name is. The girl who acted Supergirl in the movie. I can see that. This girl looks so young. She's like 5'4" or something. It just seems.
Okay? Because the age thing for me didn't really. I'm not sure. Is it the age thing for you, Kex?
Her face looks very young. So she looks to me like this. Yeah, Millie.
Oh, okay.
I'm crazy. Like this one looks very young to me. The height is small.
What age does she look like to you? Out of interest.
She looks like she's like 17 or 18. She looks like she could be White Tiger in Daredevil.
No, come on.
Okay, no. Yeah.
Like really young.
Yeah, taking that too far for that one. But
yeah, I'm just saying.
No, I hear you. To me, I've always thought of her. She looked 23. That's why that's me.
Well, yeah, but back to the trailer and the tone of the story. Like, I hated it when it's called that, she's trying to find that place in the universe. Is that, I'm trying to find myself kind of story, like, which, to be 100% annoyed me. That was like my most annoying part of the entire trailer. Where, I'm like, this particular story of Supergirl is not about her trying to find that place. She's not on a soul-searching... I mean, she's on a soul-searching journey, but it's not about, feeling alone or feeling cut off from people or trying to find friends and family. It was a journey about understanding how to use our powers and where to intervene and where not to intervene, because the story was about revenge of Lucy.
So today you are talking about the story in the comic. They're clearly going to retreat. They're clearly going to because it's the introduction in the DCU to her. They kind of, I bet they're going to put these elements more forward. That here's our Supergirl. She's lost in the. So I'm guessing that aspect of the storyline is being enhanced.
It's being added.
Added.
It's not needed, and it's very Star-Lord-y. It's not going to change the comparison from Star-Lord if you are doing that kind of storyline of finding your friends and family in this particular thing. Sorry, Kex.
Wait. I don't think she's finding her family.
No, I mean that the mess, not finding her family, like found friends, found family, that kind of story. Where for me, it was the message, that message of, Supergirl is alone trying to find herself or something like that. They wrote it in it was like the word during the.
I think, you know what I think? The way I saw it was, sorry, I'm frozen. Am I frozen?
No, you're good.
Can you guys hear me?
Good. Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Okay,
I wasn't sure. Okay. The way I saw it was she's clearly dealing with trauma of being like maybe not the sole survivor, but a survivor of we can't call it a genocide, but the eradication of her race, right? Apart from her cousin. So, and he is lucky in that he never knew them. Can I say lucky in that he never knew them? But she has to deal with people that she knew, a civilization she knew, friends she left behind, parents, all of that stuff. So her trauma is a little bit different from his. And I think this is her almost trying to deal with being, let's say, the sole survivor of the Kryptonian heritage, if not the race itself. I get it. I think it's too good to pass up. It's too good to pass up this survivor's guilt almost that you'll have throughout this world. So I think it's too good an opportunity to pass up. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
I don't mind it, but I mind the way the trailer put it so front and center. It now looks here we go again. Yeah, that's the bit I didn't like about it.
No, so Kex, it's not about. It's find your. I think I went back to look at the line in the trailer in this thing. The words in the trailer was find your place in the universe. So I'm fine if it's about dealing with your trauma, dealing with your guilt, dealing with the trauma, survivor's guilt of that. That's a different thing. But when you are going find your place in the universe, it feels like, how do I put it now?
Yeah.
It feels like
it feels a bit generic if you put it that way.
Yeah. So that's the kind of messaging I'm like, I don't care for this kind of tone in this kind of story, for this kind of movie. And maybe I'm overthinking it, but coupled with everything else I'm seeing, the music, hard listening on headphones, I'm very worried they're going to dilute the real core story of the book that I really love for the more generic CW nonsense that they like to do in these movies. But I'm annoyed, but it's fine.
I mean, the whole sunglasses, I didn't like it. Yeah, it was so Star-Lord. It was so... Even the trench coat. She wears a trench coat, I think, in the comic book. If I remember correctly. Yeah. But it just reminds me so much of Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one especially.
Okay, so
it's a June movie, is it? June or...
Yeah, box office predictions.
Woo! Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Red?
For sheer novelty of it, might give it 400 million. I top out at 421 million.
Okay.
You said what?
I said I top out at 421 million. I think the sheer novelty will.
421. Okay.
Why not just make it 420? I know what you're doing.
No, that one.
No, I like that extra 1 million. No, leave it. Okay.
Kex, what do you think?
400.
Okay.
380. 380. 380.
380. Okay.
Yes,
That
that 380.
For me, 352.
Wow.
What? 352.
352.
Yeah.
I'm the most
Now-
optimistic. It's a lie.
Yeah. Now let me make you guys laugh a bit. There's a box office analyst
Wait,
that
wait, 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 wait.
believes. Yeah.
Wait, let me write the numbers down.
Okay. So while you're
you said
writing,
352.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
there's a box office analyst that believes that Supergirl would outgross Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
He's a
Wait, when you say outgross,
he's a dreamer.
I was just the next name I was expecting you to say was Superman.
Superman. No.
That's what I was expecting you to
Not
say.
what I
When you said
expected.
outgross, and then when you said Spider-Man, I said,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
It's not.
Is
It's
this
not
a well-known? Is this a well-known analyst, or is this somebody from the mental hospital?
This was, to be fair, this was posted last year. All this IMDb. analysts. The person was drawing a line to what's this thing called? Was comparing this directly to Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman versus Spider-Man: Homecoming when they came out, and using that parallel for this. So he was predicting that the way Gal Gadot.
I'm also curious. Is the person is doing budget the growth or something where they're saying, okay, do you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm sounding crazy. Maybe it's that ratio of budget versus growth. For,
No. It was domestic. It was domestic gross that the person was doing. So, anyway,
either way, there's no way for that to happen. No way.
Yeah. Based on the trailers we've seen and the excitement that has been generated.
My 15-year-old knows when the date Spider-Man is coming out. He knows when Sony animation is coming out. He cares nothing.
I don't think Supergirl can bring in the women crowd for this movie.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you what a 15-year-old girl is already telling. This is what they talk about.
No, but like the same way Wonder Woman brought in what's this from Captain Marvel? They all brought in a specific demographic.
That time is gone. I don't think so.
Yeah, and this should just give me that. It's giving that vibe of guys. You don't really have to watch this in the cinema. You can wait. It's got that you can wait till it comes out on stream vibe. I can't explain it. But it's just giving that vibe at the moment now, which I'm kind of sad about because I do actually like the character Supergirl. I'm a big fan of Supergirl.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of the book. I really want that book to adapt it really well. But okay.
I think I don't think it will have that Wonder Woman boost because if we think about it, Wonder Woman came out that was like almost peak Snyder hype, right? Just after Man of Steel.
No, after BVS.
After BVS. Yes, just after BVS. So there was still a lot of love for the Snyderverse and a lot of new things that we were seeing that we hadn't seen before and we haven't seen in a long time. And this we're looking about Superman itself. Superman made less than 700 million.
Yeah.
Supergirl is going to fry, and I don't know how.
Is it 700? Did you not just make 550? Is that number?
I know 6 something. 6 something.
Oh, okay.
6 something.
He made up 6 something. Okay.
He made 6 something. Oh, yeah, he made 6 something.
618. Okay.
Okay. He's 618. Yes. So I don't see how this could. I mean, it's not possible. It's not even possible. It's not even possible.
I'll put in 400. We're all in the same ballpark for the movie.
Okay.
400.
Would 400 be considered a win?
If the
budget is 100%.
Yeah, let's not assume the budget. That budget.
Let's say the budget is 150. Yeah. It's still a win. It's a 150, 300. Yeah, let's say 150. It needs 300 times to the box office. Blah blah blah. It still makes more money if it's 400.
I think
so it's a win.
They will spin it as a win, even if you don't think so. They will spin it as a win.
Yeah,
This is a disappointing start to James Gunn DC. I won't lie.
Well, let's wait and see. But I don't know.
Nah, when I say disappointing, I mean compared to my hopes when he first announced the Gods and Monsters split to where we are right now, where I thought we would be in this moment. This is very disappointing.
But
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Which is why this is why I don't think is bringing in new people. There's nothing new here. Feels like something we've seen before.
Yeah, that's the old that was his old pitch. That was bringing, and he announced all these names as if no, they will be shepherding their properties themselves. Like their caliber of talent he announced when he was calling Tom King, he was calling Drew Goddard, he was calling.
This is his signature. Probably not to anyone.
Because even Craig Gillespie, when he announced Craig Gillespie for Supergirl, we went to look at the movies he has done, and it was like, okay, this guy has done some really good movies. He has a unique style, and then now we are seeing this basically James Gunn clone.
Copy and paste. Yeah.
Nah. Maybe we are wrong, and it's just the trailer. But
yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Do we think the universe has actually brought more people, more fans? Has it brought more people back to the cinema? Has it brought more people back to DC? Has it got more people excited about DC? That's what I mean.
No, it has lost people.
No.
I think it has lost more people than it
has definitely lost people.
I think so. Yeah.
Even you can blame the current global crisis of why people didn't want to go and watch Superman. Americans being America, and that's why the international audience didn't watch Superman. But still, he has lost people.
Yeah, I think so.
And there's no property from them that makes me go, oh, like up till now, there's no property from DCEU that makes me go, wow, that's a thing we need to talk about more often. Even DCEU, Snyder's era, people were still talking about these movies as movies. They'll say, oh, Man of Steel was flawed. Oh, BVS, we didn't like BVS. But it was still being talked about in the pop culture. Superman, this movie that came out, it feels very forgettable in the next few years.
Of course.
That's okay.
In the next few years, I don't think people remember that film. That film has not generated enough conversation at all.
Yeah,
it's not. It's almost like even you just being good rather than being bad or annoying people. You just like okay, there was that film. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
so it's like there's no talk. There's no
buzz. No buzz.
Things more positive around it.
It's okay. It's okay. But okay, cool.
That's cool. Yeah. Some quick news. Marvel Zombies Season 2 is officially in the works. Are you guys excited about this?
Yes.
Yes. So where did we end?
Marvel Zombies.
We
ended it. It's all a dream.
Oh no! Well, we had Hulk with the whole Infinity
Stones, and then he ended with Kamala thinking she'd won, and then we saw it, and then it was like it's all a dream.
Yeah. Was it like an illusion or something?
Yeah, she was already. Yeah, she was taken. Her brain, her mind was taken.
Yeah,
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited. Yeah.
I really like Marvel Zombies. One of the best works from Marvel in a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. I wish that was a movie. Sometimes I wish that was a full. Like they just.
You wish that was what?
A movie, like it was an Avengers movie for Phase 5. It feels like an Avengers movie for that particular phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels. I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. But I do.
Yeah, if that come out at that phase or at Phase 5, and then it ends with them wiping or reversing time or changing the years, blah blah blah, and we can start afresh, leading to Secret Wars, it would have been perfect. But yeah, I like what we got. So
yeah, I like.
I'm really excited for that. Okay,
Red, excited about Season 2?
Definitely. Now that I remember where it ended, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll be looking forward to what the next thing that's upcoming is going to be The Boys, the final season of The Boys.
That is this month, right?
Yeah, that is this month. Are you guys?
I've heard good things.
You have?
I choose to be optimistic. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
I choose to be optimistic. Yeah.
Okay. Zako, are you also choosing to be optimistic?
I'll choose it, but I think when a show's going to end, when people tend to know that a show's going to end, It's also so a lot of time it frees the shackles of the writers, and they can go ham as long as nobody's planning some spin-off or something like that. So I'm slightly positive on this.
Okay.
You know? Plus I want it to end. So the fact that it's the last season, itself is a joy for me.
They need to be really cautious and very sensible with how they wrap it up. Not just do one kind of stupid expectations type nonsense and then
please no.
Irritates everyone.
For me, there's a must have for me. Butcher has to die. It's a must have. There can't be any miracle pure win for him. He must die. If he doesn't die, to me it's just failure.
Okay. Yeah, I can
anyway, it currently has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. This is from critics reviews that I've seen beforehand. But yeah.
Oh, who have seen this? Okay.
The critics, yeah. Let's see if it delivers on that or not. But I am not excited about it. I'm not sure. It will take a lot for them to deliver on especially the political commentary, tying up the loose storylines and all of that, to deliver a concise finale for this. It will take a lot, and we've seen their quality decline in previous years. I've lost a bit of faith in them. But yeah, if it does deliver, though, it will be an epic finale.
Hopefully.
Yeah, if it does deliver,
I don't even want something epic. Just give me something that makes sense, that is concise. Let it. I want a good wrap up.
No, so I'm saying that if it delivers on the storylines well, I'm saying it will be something that would look back and say, yes, this is amazing. That this is well done. For me, I find it very difficult to see a The Boys finale that is just middle of the road. I think it's either going to be very, very good because it delivers, or very, very bad because it doesn't meet expectations. Okay. I find it a bit. Personally, I'll find it a bit hard to judge The Boys finale as middle of the road. Or that it's just it's either one of the two.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I just hope. I hope it's.
We are really hopeful. We all need
because there's quite a few threads. There's quite a few threads that they need to tie up. Between the Butcher one, the Huey, what's this guy's name? Homelander and his dad that he's brought out, Soldier Boy. Homelander's son.
Yes.
Kimiko and Frenchie. What happens with them? I know that almost surely they're not going to do anything with MM. Because MM is, I know that guy is not considered it, because with his wife, husband that was a racist, not racist, but you know what I mean.
Do you think he's going to survive?
They could use him as not a MacGuffin, but they could fridge him just to. I don't know. Yeah. MM has never really felt.
Is the talking black guy? Let's just see.
Never really felt like he has anything.
No, I think he had presence at one point, but then I think they kind of like petered out.
Yeah,
and they tried to make him the counterpoint of the leader to Butcher, like the straight-laced leader to Butcher, but it never really stepped into that role. And Butcher always just basically overshadowed him, and everybody did what Butcher wanted anyway.
That was almost like a death sentence.
Yeah,
because they would never ever going to fully neuter Butcher.
No.
Yeah, and they were never ever going to say, Butcher, go on your own. The boys go on their own. They were never going to do that. The Butcher would always come back, so it never really worked.
Yeah.
But oh well.
It's this week, isn't it? I think it's tomorrow, even or something.
Yeah.
This week. I didn't realize it was tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's coming out now.
Oh, it's starting tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
I think so. I really do. Yeah. It's this week.
We have Daredevil. We have The Boys. We have Invincible.
Yeah, we have a lot of content.
Overload.
So, moving on to our content that came out last week.
Wait, quick news.
Yeah.
Just one news. Season 3 of Daredevil, Born Again.
Yeah, I was going to say that. You read my mind.
Oh, we shared it last week.
Oh, did we?
Announced. Yeah, we talked about it
confirmed that.
Confirmed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay,
yeah.
Fine.
Oh,
the one I was going to add was that it's confirmed that the Defenders will show up in season 2.
Well, that's what I meant now. All
the defenders are
yeah. Have you seen the images, the stills from the shooting? Yeah,
I'm avoiding it.
There's nothing to avoid.
I'm finally on the train of Daredevil. I finally like Daredevil, so now I'm careful about what I'm seeing outside it. So I'm avoiding news.
It's literally just the actors.
Can I ask a question?
I know.
In Amsterdam, did they put drugs in the water?
In the water.
You're now liking Daredevil. Wow.
I now like Daredevil. And I don't like Daredevil born again. Yeah.
It's Easter. It's born again. Jesus rising. Miracles are happening. It works.
Let's explain that. Okay. So, but before we talk about Daredevil, because there's a lot to unpack in the last 2 episodes that dropped, let's talk.
Let's talk about Invincible first.
Invincible. This episode, I think it's one of the best episodes of Invincible. It had everything. I thought about it for a bit, and I was like, it had everything. It had some of the deepest emotional talks that we've seen. Some very quiet scenes that were perfectly shot. Some one-liners that landed really well, and a very bloody fight scene. So that's a lot.
What's emotional thoughts? Conversation with wife.
Yeah.
Yes. The wife.
Even the conversation with Art, I thought
exactly.
I thought Art was better than.
It was very good.
Even the little things where the reaction of what's his name? What am I forgetting? Is back in the young one. What's his name?
Oliver.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yes.
Even the way they handled that, when you said the best episode ever, I don't think it is, but it's very, very good.
Yeah.
But
it's yes.
I'm thinking it's up. I'm thinking it's up there.
Wait. I'll finish.
But I think my biggest issue is not initially. There's a certain thing that obviously we'll not talk about that almost overshadows everything. You know when you have something that's really, really good, but then there's a thing that does something to you that almost overshadows the whole episode.
Okay.
Okay.
And that thing made me react in a way I can't remember when last reacted that way, watching something.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Even though it's animation, but yeah, we'll come to it. But yeah, it's a very impactful, and it's everywhere on the internet. It's everywhere.
On what?
It's gone viral. It's everywhere on the internet.
Okay.
Everywhere. Talking about this episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I find most strange is that I was literally today, I was cooking and I was thinking, this is one of the best episodes of Invincible that we've seen.
Yeah.
And I thought it was quite interesting that it came after one of probably my worst Invincible episode ever.
The worst.
The worst Invincible episode.
I was like, that is
the worst.
That like from such a low to such a high, and I started thinking about, and that's where I started thinking about what did I like beyond the action, and I was like, I liked the quiet moments and the guy returning more even than the action.
That's the action. Yeah.
I just wanted to echo your thoughts and say it's the same thing that occurred to me. I was like, it's one of the best ones ever.
Yeah, because I watched it, I was like, wow, this is an epic episode. Okay, what did you think?
I think you've actually watched the most recently, Red.
Well, I watched it yesterday. I really liked it. Of all the conversation, actually, the one part that I kind of stuck with me most was when he was talking to his dad and referring to Oliver. I said, "What do you think they owe all this?"
That's what,
Oliver. Yeah, so yeah. I liked it. I liked it. It was really good. Yeah.
Like, this is what Talk No Juice to redemption, stupid redemption acting that people do. It's supposed to be like, you don't just come back, talk, say, I'm sorry, forgive me, and everybody's happy about that. This is actual consequences for your actions.
Yes.
The people you hurt are still hurt. Yeah. And it's not, and I love the conversation with the wife because she's like, I missed my husband. I loved my husband. You killed him. So the emotion is not just, oh, I hate you. There's nuance to that emotion. It's someone that has sense that wrote this particular thing. It's not just one-sided.
Yes. I've always had big issues.
And he was doing well until he said he was going to repair. I should like repair.
No, she was already pissed. He just said the wrong thing.
Yeah.
No, she's always pissed, but I mean, his delivery was going okay. Not that I was going to change her mind, but then
yeah.
Yeah, but so that's why I even like this even more. Because of that word he used.
Yeah.
I've always had these issues with redemption arcs where the writer is also trying to sell us that redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what made me think that yes, you should want to try and do so, but this is an impossible task.
I don't get a write-off just because you're trying. What you've done.
Yes. No, he will try. He can save the planet 100 million times. You will never be redeemed. And I think this kind of, in my view, this point, and maybe you think about it, that is there anything you can even do? You can't.
You can't.
No.
For the rest of your life, you just have to be.
And that's what she told him. That's what she told him. What are you going to repair? All the people that you killed? What you did? Like, you're never going to bring them back.
Yeah. It's a powerful concept that I think most comic books, most these things shy away from in terms of redemption arcs, because it's like you cannot, like, for example, our Jordan with Spectre, the way they wrote that off, you cannot walk back those kinds of actions. You cannot just go all is well. There's going to be an action that leads to that kind of character forever.
You meant Parallax.
Parallax. It's still our Jordan, but with Parallax and this, and it was it Coast City or Keystone, whatever. Like
it was just a mass murder.
You cannot repair such actions.
Hydra just walking around drinking beer, being happy. It really annoys me. This is not Green Lantern. So it's done very well.
They address it. They make that conversation and our anger, her punching him in the chest while tears are coming. Like, it hits really hard, and there was silence throughout that particular scene. No music, nothing to distract you. It was just pure voice acting. And this episode was the first time I got the amount of money they're spending on voice actors. I know we have regular. I know we have regular voice actors that can deliver, but now I got the amounts that they're spending on these people, because J.K. Simmons and I've forgotten her name. They killed it in that particular scene.
Sandra Oh.
Yes.
Awesome. She was awesome. Even when she dropped the F-bomb, the way she dropped herself. She's
I've always thought of the voice acting of this series as it's unique selling points. That's voice acting by even Steven Yeun, so good. It's so, even Cecil Walter Goggins. I'm like, okay, I get it now. I get why they would bring in these professionals to actually voice this stuff. It's a very powerful episode. The bit where he goes to see art. Okay, so here's a bit synopsis for people. Alan and Omni-Man come back to Earth to enlist Mark into the Viltrumite War on the side of the Coalition. And then he joins them. Oliver comes on as well, and they fly to space. While they're in space, they get intercepted by a Viltrumite cruiser, and then there's a big battle scene, which ends it up. So now we can start talking about the individual bits. Omni-Man spends some time trying to make amends.
Apologize. He's not making amends yet.
No, he's trying. That's what I'm saying. Like he's
trying with his wife. With his pet. Oh God.
I forgot that he called her that.
Yeah.
And then when she says your pet, I was like, oh God. He said that, and it was recorded, and she heard. Ah, gosh. She's more like a pet.
And the way he called her pet, there was no emotion. It was just like, you guys remember the first Denzel Washington movie?
Yeah.
And what that was just like, you're thin like lint. Like, you don't matter. Like, that's how I just said, like, you're a pet. I'm just like.
And then,
But he then went ahead and said Oliver's mom was a mistake.
And he was thinking it was see, we don't consider how bad it was I didn't consider how bad it was to Sandra that 2 months after he left, he already had a kid with another woman.
Yeah.
After how many years? Almost 20 years with her. 2 months is already with another kid, and now he's calling that one a mistake.
So here's another thing about why I like this show a lot.
Yeah.
We lost that one.
Nigeria.
What a time. Yeah, what's the time for Nigeria to happen? Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, so the conversation with Art.
I loved that. I
prefer that to the one with the wife.
Really?
Think so as well. I think so. No, personally. Because he shows up with bears and Art is like, oh, hi, how are you? And they go up and they gist like old friends.
But Art is doing it out of fear.
And then when he leaves, Art starts hyperventilating like hey, I literally saw my life. I
don't think Art did it out of. I don't think Art exchanged drinks with him out of fear.
No, why I like that part the most was when he told him, like, I only make
costume for heroes.
For heroes.
Yes.
And the way
for heroes.
The way
that was an incredible movie.
Omni-Man.
Yes.
Is like back. No, let me.
Yes. But it's also, we have to also talk about the bravery of Art to say that to his
to say that to him.
And say, I'm sorry, I don't know how to tell you this, Oga, but I only make costumes for him. I mean, that's but knowing that this guy, sorry.
Yeah, but now Omni-Man actually now realizes that he's not a hero.
Yes.
For some reason, he's thinking, but I was a
he's
hero.
the main character in his story.
Everybody, like, people
adored me. Yeah.
He just doesn't realize that you are a bad guy. And nobody
is the worst.
You're the worst. So when I make stuff for heroes.
So when that hit him, yeah. And I was like, oh, thanks. And you know,
I like the way it hit him. Yes.
And the conversation with Art for me is like, from the beginning, it came with BS. We are shooting the shit. We are talking. We are just catching up on what happened. I'm asking for your advice. And Art genuinely is giving him good advice there.
Yes.
Like, okay, it feels like two friends talking. And for me, I think, it's two friends. I think Art will still consider him a friend, but not a hero.
Allow it. No. Allow me to explain. It is like a cat and a mouse were friends. They were born together. They were now friends. They were now hanging out. The mouse now sees the cat show its true color and decimates a nest of mice.
Yeah.
The cat now comes back another time and says, hey, how far? I brought you cheese. Okay, let's eat the cheese together. The mouse is trying to keep him on side. It's not as if he doesn't he still remembers his friend. This is my friend. That we used to actually talk together and everything. We are falling into old patterns again. However, things have changed massively because I saw you hold somebody's head through people. Like you kill people for no reason. That's the thing. It wasn't even like, they tried to stop you. You kill civilians for no reason. You splattered against them and hit them like bugs on a windshield. I don't think it's something that would leave any sane person's head.
Yeah. Well, that delivery of that line at the end, it's like you don't need someone shouting or making a scene to be like, this is the most brave thing that we've seen in this show.
I know. Mark Hamill, well done.
Yeah, because it was so easy.
Yeah. Just like saying this, what's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Well,
of course. As I say, he shoot himself. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for doing that.
Yeah.
Because by shooting himself, he was like, I know that I could have gotten myself killed by just what I've said.
Yeah.
It's like someone saying this to Homelander.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like someone saying this to Homelander, and you're not knowing fully well what the repercussions could be, and you still say, okay, I don't have any powers, but I will still call you out.
So I don't know when I was talking earlier, before I got cut off. But also, I think Alan the alien himself. I'm saying, God Almighty, there's something wrong with today. Sorry, Oniman being an alien. The way I still don't believe he gets humans.
No, he doesn't.
I still think oh, I'm an alien. Oh God, these guys. Oh, they're upset. Why are they upset? This is not. Okay, sorry. Okay, please. Okay, don't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll try better. It's almost like he's trying. It's not like I don't. I know on you talk about a cat and rats an analogy. I think that actually works. It's like a cat from where reason said, okay, let me try and live among these mice. I was like, to the children, no vex now. That's normal. That's
my nature.
So a cat, that's my nature. It's not a crime.
Yeah.
But he's not trying to look, okay, but he will never really be human. He will never.
He's on that journey. I'll give him this. He's on that journey. It's like someone that grew up in a cult, and now you are trying to deprogram them. It will take a while. Right, so there will still be elements of that cultish attitude that will show up in their life, even though they've officially renounced the cult. Yeah.
Today it's there for 1,000 years. He's 1,000 years old.
No, that's what I'm saying. That it's going to take a long. It's going to take a. Yeah. No, what I'm saying for someone.
Yeah, but if that guy leaves Earth today and ends back in another planet for another 100 years, where they have total different values, or that 20 years of work that he's affecting a small bit will be gone.
So, I agree. Yeah. No. I think the difference is, as of now, after these 20 years on Earth, he's making a decision to turn away from his values, his original values. It's like someone that said, okay, today I'm leaving my cult. Now, choosing to leave your cult is just the first step in your very, very long journey to deprogramming yourself. So he's still in that phase of deprogramming himself, where, as of right now, he still has a lot of baggage, a lot of thinking. Yeah.
I agree with you. However, should Debbie and Mark die, or when they die, he won't care about humans again.
No, as of right now.
And I don't really like he wants to subjugate humans, but if you go and meet him in his ivory tower, wherever he is, and say the humans need you, be like, I don't care.
No, what happens is that as of right now, if that happens right now in his journey, that's where he ends up. But if he continues this journey, like intentionally continues this journey of, I'm trying to be a better person. If he goes that direction, I can see him genuinely getting to a point where he respects the sanctity of all life. And he understands where Debbie and Mark are coming from. I can see him eventually getting to that point. It's going to be a long and difficult journey.
I think he's doing it because
what can he say? He's invested. If Mark dies and Debbie dies,
yes, his journey ends.
He doesn't
care anymore.
No, so I agree with Kex that as of right now, where he is, where his mental space is right now, if that happens right now, that's his end. He doesn't really give a shit about anybody again. He might as well be a free agent. But I'm saying that if as of right now, he has made a change, he's continuing to change, he's beginning to understand. He understands why his apology doesn't land as much as possible. If he continues this intentional effort of trying to understand a bit more, I can see him eventually getting to that point where it goes.
You're giving Nolan too much credit.
No, I'm saying that. See. What? No, it's not about giving him too much credit. Yeah. He can fall off the path, or he can stall at whatever point. It's not going to be an easy thing. But the journey that is going to happen, the only thing I'm calling out right now is that choosing to turn away from your cult doesn't immediately make you a sane person. No. You are still a very much an insane person that you need to make a lot of efforts. Yeah.
Why did he decide to start stashing and keeping a catalog of things that could destroy his own race?
That's a good question.
This is a very good question. I don't get it. I don't get it either. Now, technically, it could be said that it was cataloging it to from his own race, but why code it in books?
Yeah.
I think his journey has been long before this.
And they didn't carry out the mission, so just hit them, and so that means his redemption arc has been a long time coming.
Journey. Yeah.
Like he started thinking what they were doing may not be right. Is that possible? I don't know.
Or okay, can I give another possible reason? Just another possible reason. Maybe it was planning for when his mom comes back.
Or when he wants to take over.
No, when his mom comes back.
His mom?
You know the way his mom, yes. You know that scene of
yeah.
And the way she left her, like, disappointment, and I was just thinking, but maybe he said, in case his mom comes back,
We never saw her.
No, it won't use the weapons. It won't use that weapons against her like that because it's still fulfilling it. Because Victorman respects strength above all. So using a snake attack method like that might not be the way to show his mom, to prove himself to his mom. So I think he's been planning, like he's been thinking around it unconsciously. Around okay, I'm with Red on that. Yeah, either he's going to take over, but it doesn't have that vibe. Or like
from Thrag and
or maybe his redemption has started since. We don't know, but yeah. Because for him to be
he took measures to eliminate those threats. The fact that he transformed, it's not that he hid them away.
He didn't eliminate them, he hid them.
He didn't eliminate. His job was to kill them and wipe them out, but he didn't kill them. He just neutered them. No, he neutered them. So okay, the speed racer or space racer.
He just buried him.
Yeah. I think he couldn't kill them, right?
No, he couldn't kill him. Yeah, he tried. He couldn't kill him.
No,
he couldn't kill them because he couldn't kill the speed racer.
No, he could. Then the other things, he blocked the sun.
No, he couldn't.
He couldn't kill him. He couldn't kill him.
He couldn't kill him. That's why he buried him on the top of the rock. He couldn't kill him.
He thought the guy was dead.
And and it was probably that he would die if he just lived there for hundreds of years.
He thought the guy would be dead. He couldn't kill the guy.
But then why catalog it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why catalog it? Especially in that kind of format where they won't find it, where it's obviously going to be a backup plan for him.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay.
So okay. So let's see how it goes then. Hopefully, I really enjoyed. So then we talk about the conversations. One thing I'll talk about again is the quiet scenes where there was no conversation happening. The dinner scenes where they're just having dinner. The two dinner scenes, one with the parents and then one on the alien ship. It was like, this is the calm before the storm. You guys are about to go off to war, to go and fight, and like, this is the last meal together.
I like Ollie a lot. I like Oliver a lot.
I like him. I
like him more now, but
I didn't like him at all last season. I like him a lot this season.
No, I didn't. No, I did. When before he became more likable, I did like him. But now I think he's trying. I think.
Would you agree with his? Let me go on this mission with you people. I think I would have grounded him, regardless of his scene.
When he gave his reason. When he gave his reason.
Matter.
Right. The thing is, only there's a point in my opinion. There's a point. Only might be a child, but he's had decisions made for him consistently, and he has all this power. You have to start trusting him at some point. And the reason why he gave was like, if you guys lose, they are fucking coming anyway. I wasn't there when they killed my people. I'm coming with you.
No, so my argument against that, I guess his reasons, and I'm going to treat him as an adult when I'm responding to him. Ollie, you are not powerful enough. You are going to be a liability in whatever fight we are going. I'm going to have to spend my time either defending you and trying to stop you from killing yourself, while instead of me focusing on fighting. Go to Cecil, get the training you need now, get stronger. As of right now, you are useless in that fight.
I will listen.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that if I'm going to treat him as an adult, he wants to be an adult.
That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch.
Yeah.
A bit harsh. A bit hard.
It's what he needs to hear. It's like, why would I carry a kid like that to that kind of battlefield?
Yeah.
When half of the fight is going to be me saying, oh no, don't kill Ollie. Let me stop that fight. Instead of focusing on the fight I'm supposed to be having. Yeah.
You're right. Because Ollie does need to get stronger. He's like
it does. He's weak.
Not stronger.
He's not ready to fight anything.
He has an overinflated idea of how strong he is.
Yeah.
He's fighting humans.
Yeah. Because the truth is, he's probably stronger than all the guardians of the globe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
The Brits, all of Samson.
But he has seen conquest. He has seen what conquest did. You know that even up to now, you are not up to conquest level. And you want to go and fight a war against 50 level conquest.
It's also a kid. Kids have overinflated sense of self.
Yeah, so then the adults in the room should not be tolerating it here.
I see your point.
Yeah, but you can't hold him back. It's almost you can't hold him back. He's that kind of kid that if they say go there, he might just start chasing after the spaceship by himself.
slap him. Don't come
No.
close.
Wait,
Slap
him. You want to come?
I would rather beat him up, take him to Cecil, lock him in that particular room where they locked Conquest, and say, break out of it first if you want to come with us. Leave him there. Go. The kid is not that strong enough to. And once you go, he doesn't know where. He doesn't know where. He doesn't know. Yeah.
I get you. But the one thing I agree with is just telling that in a nice way, you're not strong enough. Go and train with Cecil. Go and train with, because quite frankly, you are not strong enough. I think his mix is particularly weak from a Viltruman point of view. The mix of his dad and whatever.
Yeah. It's not the same as.
Yeah, plus
it's not the same as humanoid and this thing. Yeah.
But plus he's also this guy's like 2 years old.
Yeah, I know.
So you know they get.
I know. Yeah.
So he's never had a chance to get that strong.
Of course. Yes.
So Ollie, no. Okay. But Ollie, in this disaster. Now, I want to talk about the character they introduced in this particular episode, Tech Jacket, which is a departure from the comics. Tech Jacket in the comics is a guy they made a lady here.
Yeah.
I don't think it bothers anybody that they made a lady. But what bothered me in this episode is our pew laser firing. It was inconsistent and all over the place. It's annoying. It's annoying as fuck that is our weapon of choice. And they didn't even try to pretend to grade how strong it is compared to which particular person she's fighting. It's the same one she's using to fight a human being that she's using to fight the Viltrumite, and it's having basically the same effect on everybody, zero effects. Even
not the guy that she was shooting.
Yeah,
bad guy.
The bad guy that she was shooting. I'm like, she's using that blue light to shoot at Viltrumite, and it was basically useless all through. And then she has this big red beam that didn't even kill the human that she was fighting with, and that
was not human. Something is human.
Or that is still an human level threat. Let me put it that way. An human level threat that she was dealing with versus the Viltrumite. I'm like,
what do you say, man? So you think humans can fight that guy? You think humans can fight that guy?
The humans can't fight that guy now.
I'm saying when I say human level threat, I mean like not the guidance of the globe can fight that guy. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
The guidance of the globe can fight that guy. So the kind of pew she's using there.
So my issue is
that guy just been light.
Exactly.
So yeah. But define your power levels clearly.
I was saying that but I think today that the tech can deal with Viltrumite, but I don't think she's good enough to use it yet. I think she doesn't know how to use it properly, how to use it to its full power level. But it's been stated that tech can defeat Viltrumite or can stand in a battle with.
You remember she showed up in Invincibles in the last season with the multiple Invincibles, where it showed her killing one Viltrumite. Like there was just one dead Viltrumite and they shoot her, and it was implied she one shot. Or maybe I'm mixing the comics, but in the comics it was implied she one shot the Viltrumite, the Invincible clone that came to fight her. They showed a dead Invincible clone in space. So I'm like, that was the level of power that we're expecting. That this person is good enough, or with their tech jackets, everything to take on the Viltrumite by themselves. But this version of tech jacket in this thing feels very, very weak and inconsistent with what they can do. And honestly, the animation for the fire was the weakest part of it. The pew lizard. Lizard.
Yeah,
it was really weak, and I didn't like it at all.
I don't think this guy can kill a Viltrumite.
Exactly. Then why are they recruiting him?
I don't think this guy can kill a Viltrumite. I haven't seen enough.
What was the reason for picking her up?
Because she could kill it. Like the reason was that she could kill a Viltrumite by herself. Like she was one of the few characters that in the comics. Okay, let me go back to the comics because I read that recently. Tech Jacket was one of the few characters known in the comics that could take on a Viltrumite solo and win. And they proved it by Tech Jacket one-shotting one of the Invincible clones.
What Dr. said is right. that maybe she just doesn't know how to use it.
Then there's no point to recruit her. Then that's the problem. If she's that weak, there's still no point to recruiting her.
Sorry, one sec. So because she doesn't know how to use it yet, doesn't mean that she has the weapon. She doesn't know how to use it yet. Well, we'll teach her, or she will learn on the job. But you can't leave any possible. You can't. The thing is, this is a war, right? You cannot leave a powerful weapon back home. Let's go. You learn on the job or you die. But we shall have
they need everything they can
get. They do at this point. They need anything that can harm those rights.
Yeah. Okay. So
this
is where I was seeing this episode and I had a question for you. This particular tech jacket thing, and I had a question for you. The supportive dad that said, "Okay, I'm going to support you." Yeah, I'm getting to my question for you because it reminded me of a conversation we've had around Superman and his dad in Man of Steel, where you are like, "Oh, I'm going to support my son to go and fight dangerous threats." Would you be on this dad's side of supporting his daughter that to go and fight the future might and make her choice that way, or would you be like, "Oh, you're not yet good enough to go for that kind of fight"?
So that's very clear. And watching that scene, I laughed because that dad is literally the opposite of Eve's dad, and they're like extreme opposites. Eve's dad and his dad. My 15-year-old son. Because he wants to go into space and be fighting aliens, and you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Sit your ass down here.
Sit your bloody ass down.
I mean, even if you just want to go to war as a soldier on Earth, you won't sign up for it now.
Is Tech Jacket 15
or younger?
Looks young.
She's a teen. She's a teen.
She's a teen. She's a kid.
Yeah. I think because she and Ollie were like,
yeah,
she might be a year or two older than me. She was like 16. You're right. She was like 16 or 17. You're right. She might be 16. Yeah.
It's like your son saying, "Oh, I have Iron Man costume. I'm going to go and fight war." On it.
Yeah, it's not possible.
No.
Yeah. I mean, even okay. I'm not that bad, but like I remember when my son wanted to do martial arts, and my wife was so against it. Can imagine saying, "No, my son's going to war. He's going to go and fight people, and he can die." It's not that
there's a big chance.
It's high probability that he's going to die. No person like that.
Yeah. So the whole organ and all of that was really out of place there, but okay.
Yeah, no, it was just the kind of dad he is, right?
Yeah, it felt there was some dissonance for me when watching that scene. Is this what the loving dad is supposed to be like? Is this what the authors?
Yeah, but okay. But because you're the age you are. But do you know a lot of teenagers, if they see that scene, they'll be happy with that scene.
She was supported by her dad.
Yeah, it's supporting dad. Yeah. He's enabling them. He believes in them. So today,
that's
it.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you guys see? Do you guys remember? Is this Specs? What's the name of this Shia Guardian that has a kid with Cannonball?
Oh, with Cannonball. Yeah.
Yes, that girl.
Ooh, I remember her.
I know her name is at the edge of my. She wears Exo Specs, but that's not her name.
Yeah.
Anyway. No, not Spectrum. No, anyway. So I remember that in her story as well, she discovered the specs on Earth and then wore them or something. Yes. And she was like a farm girl. And her granddad encouraged her to go to space. And her dad was like, no, because they're literally farmers. Right? Yes. And her dad was like, no, you're not going. And her granddad was like, go. I went to war when I was your age. Go and see the world. I don't want you. You are better than being a farmer.
Yes.
Go and do the best you can be. That kind of thing. So
I found the name. That's Smasher Isabel.
Smasher.
Yes.
Smasher. Yeah. So I kind of get.
Yeah, but Kex. She was an adult.
Yep.
True. And also the dad was a superhero.
The granddad was superhero. The granddad was superhero.
He understood some of the context of what was happening.
Yeah. All right, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that's
Anything else? Oh, do you want to talk about
the fights? The big fights.
The fight was good.
Okay, yeah.
Have to get to the fight.
Yeah, go on, thanks.
The Apara
is the one fight. That one and a Battle Beast fight are the two fights that I remember very crystal clearly in the comic book. And I thought we'd had this fight. I don't remember, like 2 weeks ago, I was asking you that. Was this the fight that he was strangling someone and the person was ripping his guts?
Yeah.
Turns out
this fight.
It was last week's one.
Yeah. So I think this is a fight that shows the clear growth of Mark between, like, it shows progression in his character. Because we've seen him fighting people and losing. This is the first fight he's fighting against the Viltrumites and winning, and it's very well earned. The fact that it
an elite Viltrumite as well.
Yeah, one of the strongest Viltrumites, so we know he's strong enough now to take the fight to them. So it was really bloody.
And Dakma, you were asking when we saw the previous episode with the mom. No, the 2 episodes before with the mom using that. What was it? What did you say?
Yeah. Now you understand why.
I understand why. It's a dagger.
No, but I still don't buy it as a
weapon.
Why is that more effective than just punching through them? But I'm not going to get into the it's very good visually, and once you see them now it's not like it's a cold signal. You see the fighting, and suddenly they do the all of that. We now the audience. We brace ourselves. Because there's not a minute like, this guy's about to end this person. He's about to.
So again, this thing is for me. I'm like, is it not a question of technique? Because martial artists, they use the ridge palm, the edge of their thing to chop stuff.
Yeah.
Even when you chop on the neck, it's almost always like this.
No, right? Nobody uses their fingers. Nobody uses their fingers to do it.
What about the fingers?
Nobody. Sorry?
Depending on this, because of the strength of the fingers at that point,
nobody that we know
is not that strong. So it might be useful in some. I don't know.
I don't. No. I'm sorry.
I get what you mean, Dakpo. I'm just waving super strength to explain it away. Like, what makes sense to us with terms of our human level strength and how we fight and how effective we are, it might be different at that particular skill where they are fast enough and strong enough to value more aerodynamics in how they move than compared to us. So it's like, I'm waving it away. I get your complaints about it. But
sorry, I know it's as weird as it sounds, but it's like, there are some things that if you told me that somebody can punch this thing and the thing will break, I'll be like, it's not possible. But you see somebody do it. Or you see that somebody can punch a coconut, I'll be like, how? Your wrist will break now. But if you punch a coconut, you've been trained on how to punch for a long time. You have micro fractures or not calluses.
But to take you back to your character example, the most effective way of breaking wood, it's not, people use this side, but the most effective way is always
still a fist.
It's still your knuckles. In martial arts, it's still your knuckles.
Okay.
Not this, which is tight.
Yeah, but it's just like if you chop somebody at the back of the neck, right? So there's I don't know.
Let me put it straight. They are strong enough and fast enough that, for example, if they want to slice something into two, to slice something, you need a what's this thing called? A flatter surface than you need a sharper surface than a flat surface. So they are strong and fast enough that it might make sense to do that.
Wait, no, don't worry. It makes sense if let's say I'm doing this to a human being. I get it.
Yeah.
But this is the same people they're doing it to their own race. One made withstanding missiles to the chest. So I don't want to get.
I get what you're saying, but so far we haven't seen Mark do it.
That's true.
We haven't seen Mark do it. We haven't seen Mark do it. There's a technique to this thing, I believe.
Well, he hasn't lived with them to know that it's a weapon.
Oh no! He did it. Sorry, he did it.
Where?
He did it against his dad. He did it through his dad's hand. I don't remember. He did it.
Yeah. I remember that scene. So, but anyway, that's some fight technique. But we see the fights. Oliver again is useless in the fight.
No, sorry. Apologies. I'm mixing Owen as a kid doing it to his dad.
Yeah.
So not
but Mark himself. Mark himself has never done the tactic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, catch you're right. He hasn't done it.
Yeah, he's probably not learned. Yeah. Okay.
Back to Invincibles. This guy is useless. Oliver is useless in the fight.
There
was a part where he almost was already rushed, where Conquest was about to squeeze his head off. And he was doing the useless punching.
He was about to touch.
No, was it squish or tear it apart? One of them.
He was pushing it.
It was going to compress it.
Compressment,
yeah. He's going to do what they did to the Flash. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
So this guy's his problem, Conquest's problem, is that he plays with his food.
He likes to inflict pain.
He likes to play with his food. He likes to talk.
I get it at his level.
If
at that level you've been fighting so many bad guys,
but that is what killed him. Because on a 1-to-1, Mark would hurt him or he'll kill Mark. But because he's constantly
he wasn't playing with Marco. I don't think he was playing with Marco.
I genuinely think that he will kill Mark if he was trying to fight Mark. But he's constantly talking. He's like, I'm a cool guy.
I don't think he would. I don't think right now he would have killed Mark in this fight. He wasn't playing with Mark.
By the time he took Mark seriously, he was already oxygen starved.
So that's my point. He was already. By the time he
was already on back foot.
That this guy is stronger than I expected. It was too late.
Yeah,
it was too late.
His face was turning purple by the time he was like, okay, I need to stop looking at this guy's stomach.
Remember when he was talking, when Mark said, I beat you and said no, was mostly your magical girlfriend. So
which is true.
Even give Mark any respect.
Credits. No credits, no respect.
Before we talk about that, can we talk about that iconic scene with when Oliver was get his first breath and that guy appeared behind him?
It was very good. Very good.
So scared.
That was very nice. That was a very Nigerian scene. That's the kind of scene you expect.
Very good.
Because you know that was game over. If that landed,
that was the end. That's the
end. Honestly, I feel robbed that we didn't see him touch him. I feel robbed.
You wanted him to kill him.
I wanted that slap to land. That slap deserved to land.
Slap is not landing. That slap is going through Oliver.
Through him.
It's not landing. It's just going to go through the guy.
I said the way they animated it was awesome.
Yeah.
And then it's very imposing above him. You see that like, this guy's dead.
See, every Nigerian kid has had that old woman do that to you, that old person do that to you from behind. Yeah, you get that visceral reaction to that kind of abara coming from your back, and you pain.
That was a good scene. Yeah. That fight, I was so uncomfortable. I was literally stretching. In discomfort watching that fight.
Yeah. I mean, we're pulling this guts out. Yeah.
Did you say why?
Yes.
He did.
This was the second most disgusting.
I'm asking why you're uncomfortable, yeah.
It was uncomfortable watching.
Graphic.
It's graphic. I mean, the man is digging out miles and miles of
his
intestines. Yeah.
Okay, I think we've gone on for too long on Invincible. So we're going to rate it here because this is the end of this particular episode. The next just to round it up, the episode ends with Mark kills Conquest, but he's gravely injured. The rest of the crew goes on to the coalition of planets. What's his name? Allen and Tech Jacket have their body team up and they sneak into the Viltrumite ship. Omni-Man, Mark, and I think Oliver are stuck on that particular planet while Mark recuperates. And we've seen the trailer for the next episode. Trag is coming. The next fights are about to begin.
Oh, I missed that part.
Okay, I didn't see the trailer. Okay.
No, it came out today. It was today, yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's going to happen.
By the way, because I was telling people, how can I survive that? I said, listen, they've already shown that Vegemite is survive with their guts taken out. What's it just talking back in? Because when they fought on that planet, that guy, his guts were out.
Lucan,
and he held it with his own hands.
and a Fury. Yeah. So any sort of killing them, they would survive.
By the way,
Conquest.
apparently even humans can survive that. Apparently it's not even a big deal.
No, during
humans
the war, you had people who carried their guts and held them. And
apparently, once you put it back in, you don't even have to order it. If you put it back in and seal it, it will rearrange itself. Gravity and wise. So apparently, it's not even there's some videos online where doctors are saying actually people survive that quite often.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. So rating for the episode?
4.7 for me. I've said how much I liked it. So why am I posing 4.7?
Red?
I'll give it 4.5.
That one.
I'm with Red 4.5.
I'm with Kex 4.7. The only reason it's not a 5 is the Pew tech jacket thing about it. That's the only thing I didn't like. If not for that particular, if they remove tech jacket and that particular storyline from the entire thing, it should be a 5 easily for me. But yeah, 4.7.
Yes,
okay. Yeah. So moving on, Daredevil.
Yes.
2 episodes this week.
I was confused. I thought I missed one. I was like, why is this 2 episodes? Yeah, 2 episodes.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
It's funny.
But
when was the first one? I was about to stand up. And I started starting in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
What's starting in 10 seconds?
What? Yeah. So I will say, I said it earlier, these 2 episodes have made Daredevil from a show I tolerate to a show I actually like. And I'm very invested in right now. Okay. Prior to now, throughout season 1, I was hating on this particular show. They didn't do anything right.
Your hating has been noticed, and somebody sent in a very long voice note.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll get to that voice. We'll get to that voice.
Okay, okay.
We'll get to that voice note in a bit. Then episode 1 came. I was hating. My hate continued on unabated because there were a lot of foolishness going on. But these last 2 episodes, for me, they were. I think it's now elevated to like very good TV for me. So very good TV. Before I continue, overall, Kex, what are your feelings about the episodes?
I'm still kind of
meh.
Not really there. Yeah,
okay,
I'm not really
not
there.
Yet. Yeah.
There was some stuff was happening. We'll dive a bit deeper into it. But honestly, I'm still not there. I think I've kind of given up a little bit
on it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like emotionally anyway.
I've not seen Daredevil.
You've not seen it. Yeah.
Well, honestly, I think I was the most positive out of everybody here on the first one anyway.
Yeah.
And thank God it's gone more in the direction I was hoping it went. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually really enjoying this. And I'm praying they don't drop the ball down the line. But so far, I'm totally on board.
Yeah. So now I'm going to touch on the voice note that was sent. So one of our listeners sent in a message based on some of my comments last week.
Bionic Soul, just to give me a shout out. Yeah. One of our very long-term listeners, by the way.
Listeners, yeah. Okay. So I was very annoyed last week about the whole, what's her name, the psychologist, and how she handled the whole SWAT Masters interview. My point was like, what was the point of going through all of that if you're going to forge the results in the first place? Why are you going to jail? Why are you pretending it needs a lawyer? Like, what's the whole point of this? Why do they even need that in the first place if they're going to forge this system? And then he made a really, really good point about it, that even the most corrupt governments still like a semblance of we are doing the right thing. They still, even if they still want a semblance of legality. They still want that sheen of legality in their actions. That it doesn't matter how corrupt they are. Like, even though they know they're going to fix the results, they're still going to have a trial for you. They won't just sentence you to jail. They will still have a trial, even though everything is rigged. And it made a lot of sense. It's like, yes, I get it.
I mean, in the voice note, he laid out a pretty good picture of how it works and why people do it that way. When you think, what's the point if you're gonna, I'm glad that today was pulled off.
It's a point of learning. Like, why must everything be?
I agree.
Yeah, because
I agree.
and Kex, for me, why I've turned a leaf on this show is that I think they are doing fascism really, really well in this show. Partly from the way the voice note is explaining it, and partly because this show was filmed before any of the nonsense we have in America going on right now. Season 2. Yeah. And yet it feels like it was filmed last week.
Very topical.
Like, very, very topical. Several of the scenes feel very, very immediate. Like the scene in one of the 2 episodes.
On the nose.
Yeah. The scene with the girl with White Tiger and her aunt, or elder sister, and the shopkeeper. It feels like the scene from like it was filmed just last week, just based off of what was going on. But yet this was filmed way before that. So it's like, and for me, I was talking to Dakwa about it that, hey, did they add some filming after this? And Dakwa went like, no, this is how fascism works. It's correct. That it's the same playbook they are using that these people are doing. So they don't need some predictive or this thing, or they don't think ahead or see the future. They just need to just follow the playbook, and that is what is happening right now. So it feels like, we are seeing the way the administration is working right now, the way the politicians are moving their pieces, and it's playing real life in the show in a very believable and plausible format.
But I thought it was very extreme from, hey, don't do that to you're assaulting an officer, and then you take the person away.
Yeah, but that's what we are seeing right now. Exactly. So normally, without what we are seeing right now, I've gone, Abba, that's too much. But we are seeing it happen.
No, what we are seeing right now is what that. Let's be very clear. That this guy that got killed. It's Texas what was one is in that show.
Yeah.
They executed that guy. They didn't bring him away. They executed him
because of.
Yes.
So, and we've like even if you remember, I'm sure Kex, you watched the Pit as well.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Yeah, where we had a similar scene there, but that one we know it was filmed because of that, because it was fully.
Yeah.
And it's the same scenario where once you touch them, it's assault.
Oh yes, no.
And that's all they need.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's an without everything that is going on right now, I'll be with you, Kex, that it's an extreme. It feels like an extreme. Well, it feels like an extreme because we don't live in a fascist society. But we are living in a fascist society and we are seeing it happen in real life right now. And I'm like, that's why I get it. I think that's one of the biggest reasons I'm turning I now really like the show. Because even the SWAT Masters trial, his composure through it all, the way he calls them out on everything, that yes, this is what is going to happen. He says it out, and even McDuffie is shocked about it. Like, wait, I wasn't given time to prepare, blah, blah, blah. Like, the perversion of justice is so believable in this show right now.
But even those judges, the way that judge, you see, that they're not going to be any other outcome. Even if you knew that what you're saying was making sense. That's your own problem. Your guys,
they've been given a mandate, and their job is to try and figure out how to make that mandate work. And they're going to do everything in their power to make that mandate work. Even the lawyer against was like, I told you should have come to my team, because he knows he knows the outcome already. You cannot win against the system. They've perverted the legal system, everything to work for them. And I'm like, I
think the first was there. It's a show. That was a show trial. It was not a trial. It was a showpiece trial. For the TVs.
So those two scenes, are like a big part of why, for me, in this show, I'm like, okay, yes, I get what you are going for. You are doing it really, really well, and you are really selling it well at this point in time. That I'm like, okay, I get it. Good work. Then, okay, one more thing that I really like before I drop off in my monologue is the Kingpin twist. When he finds out that when they tell him that, oh, Daredevil was the one that did something, and he goes, we are looking for Matt Murdock. Yeah. It calls Mad Murdock a hero that people might have kidnapped him. Yeah. Please help me look for him. I'm like, that was there are characters that act intelligent, but it's rare to see a move that a character does in a show that you go, wow, that is really smart.
My biggest beef, especially if it's the one, was they make moves that I never understood how that makes sense. Why you do that one? It's not like I expect. But when I did it, I thought, that's a stroke of genius. That's a stroke of genius. You know, you're even getting people
to help you,
inadvertently help you. You know, without them knowing they're helping you. Yes, I love that. That was a great move.
And his reasoning for it was genius. It was like, see, if I say Daredevil is Matt Murdock, I will create mixed feelings with these people.
Yes.
That was when Buck, I will create mixed feelings with these people, and I don't even want to do it because he saved my life. So what I would do is separate. My guys, we are on the vigilante Daredevil. Every good Samaritan, please look for Matt Murdock for me. And you are making his life 10 times worse. That was really good. That was really good.
Yeah.
So okay. Another question. Okay, go.
Yes. No. I was just going to talk about what do you think about BB Urich's that like caricature
fake video. Yeah, I am shocked it was BB Urich. Oh no, who else could have been doing it apart from BB? Wow,
that was not a review.
That was a surprise. But what was the review?
No. I'm saying, what do you think about the concept of
I love it.
Her being the face of the positive stuff of, you know, her real face is like the face of the positive. Hey, New York is better, blah 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 blah. But on the side, what she's doing is like she's got the smear campaign going on, which I think is.
I like the smear campaign. I'm like, why are you doing the positive? I know you are trying to get in insider information and all of that.
I think that's what's doing it. Yes,
but also to me, this is also things that happen in real life. When
that is the people inside that are leaking out information.
Yeah. So the people who are forced to give the false news are the ones who tell the leak it somehow to people to give to good news. So I kind of like the duality of it.
Yeah. If them Tucker Carlson had any more spine, their text messages about Trump was basically this. Like they will go on this and debate the guy and in text messages be calling him. So it happens.
Can I ask a question? In that scene where she mocks Kingpin and she's got the mask on, the acting of the mannerisms is brilliant.
Yeah.
Is that someone else doing that?
I don't know. It feels like, but it might be her. I'll give her the credit until it's reviewed. If it's not.
Yeah, I kind of assumed it was. Yeah, I kind of just assumed it was.
Yeah. But Kex, that BB scene makes me like your least favorite character as well, Donald Blake. No, not Donald. Or whatever his name. It makes me like him. Like it makes me like him a lot more.
It was better in this episode. I think it was better in this episode.
Yeah.
Well, because he suspects very strongly like her.
He knows this.
I think I don't like that character. So don't let me say I don't like that guy. I don't like that character. Again, there's a lot of comparison to Trump. If you have people Trump was in power, and they go along because it's elevated them, the dictators, they're now running.
Yes.
So they're willing to do the bad things, even though they know it's wrong.
Yes.
You know, and it's look at my apartment. Look what I'm handling. So it's like, okay, so this is how money corrupts.
Oh, he's absolutely so. Yeah, he's absolutely. But the thing is, I think he's fully self-aware. He's dragged the Kool-Aid because he's not.
No, he knows. I don't think he has.
He hasn't. That's why I like him now, because now it's in this last 2 episodes, it's revealed that he knows this guy's a bad guy. Yes. He knows Kingpin is terrible. Like he knows all of that. He's just there because it's elevating his personal life. It's elevating his career.
Yes.
He's growing because of that. So he knows that's why he's protecting BB, because he knows Kingpin will kill him, and he likes BB. So he tries to tell BB that, see, I know what you are doing is, and I like that conversation with him and BB. He's not even trying to threaten her. He's trying to warn her as a friend.
That guy.
Yeah.
Kash Patel. That guy is Kash Patel.
It's Kash Patel.
I don't know who you're talking about, and I'm already laughing.
The
Deputy of Media of Communications.
Yeah.
I can see the comparisons there. So, but he knows, but he's just like, you know what? I am where I would never have been if not for this guy. So I'm going to protect myself, do my best. But I know this guy is a madman, so I'm not going to annoy him. I'm going to say what is right. I know what to say. Like, who am I supposed to be? Who am I supposed to protect above all? Is you, Kingmaker, because I understand. Exactly.
I have another question for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember her name. The daughter of Victor Ayala.
Yeah.
She's taking the chain.
Yes.
And she's wearing it.
Yeah.
But it does not seem to.
We don't know. It's weird.
To activate. And also.
Yeah.
So
it might be something, a plot point in later episodes that they are just building up.
Select who.
We don't know anything about the amulet at this point.
Okay.
I said this last year, and I was asking you that what power. They haven't showed the power of the amulet in the series
at all. We don't know if it's super strength or we don't know if it gives. We don't even know if it gives power.
We don't know whether it's heightened sense. Now I'm establishing that we didn't know in the first season, and now she's taking it, and I still don't know what it does. So I don't know
if it has any powers in the first place.
It has any powers at all. So there was a bit that they showed a tire that was slashed, and I thought,
and then we see her with the knife.
But then she shows a knife.
Yes, knife.
But then she shows a knife. I'm like,
but I think it's building up to something.
Okay, at some point,
you can't be doing all of this that is not building up to something. You can't. Yeah, it has to. Yeah, it has to. But
there's a payoff at some point.
There's a payoff.
Yeah,
because
they have said that the amulet has powers. We just don't know what it is.
No. They just said no. They just said it's a mystical. They just said it's a mystical.
Amulet, but we don't know whether it has powers.
Having this conversation.
Yeah, but that's powers now. What does that mean?
We don't. Nobody has said it. Nobody has said it has powers.
Benin mask, Benin tribal mask can be referred to as a mystical tribal mask now.
No,
it's not. There's not said about powers. It's not about powers with the amulet.
If you say something mystical, you mean you are saying that it has some powerful attributes.
No, sorry.
You will never say that.
No, I'm always. You are saying that it's just the same way they say they refer to the mystics or the druids or the dryads. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have power or they had power.
No,
they believe the power of something.
That's my point. My point is they're saying it has
they
power.
Believe in the power,
whether it's true or not. No, I agree. But what I'm saying is true as it has powers. Whether it's true or not.
No, this was different.
They didn't refer to it as an amulet. They refer to it as a mystical amulet. And you're in the world of superheroes and superpowers.
Yeah,
see, that's what you are making. The thing is, you are making that jump from they refer to it as a mystical.
Yes,
so it is a show of superheroes where it means something.
Yes,
the show has not said it means anything. If that's the assumption,
but because we know the source material now.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the show has not made that leap yet. The show has already said it's a mystical thing, but they've not made that leap to say it has powers.
I agree, but we know it's going to have powers. Are you telling me there's no powers?
That's what I was saying. That we don't know the powers of this thing. We don't know what. Wait. We don't even know if it does have powers.
No, so that point, I'm not telling you that it has.
But I'm saying that the show has not said it yet. What we are saying is that the show has not said it yet that it has powers. But you are just assuming because you know the source material.
No.
The show itself has not said it has powers.
The show said it has mystical powers. It's a mystical element. That's the thing, it has powers. The show said it now.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. That's the
But it's not
point.
the same thing.
It's not the same
It's
thing.
not the same thing.
It's only the same thing because you are going by the source material.
Okay, now think about it this way. Think about it.
Listen, let's talk. You watch a show about superheroes. Forget the comics. You watch a show about superheroes and
Yes.
blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
This guy who was wearing a costume, we saw some, I get was it video, CCTV footage of him fighting some people. We don't know whether they were just doing martial arts or that thing was helping him. We don't know. Then they said, he had this mystical amulet.
Yes.
Bring the framework of this show we're watching.
Yes.
I'll be telling you there's something forget comics. What it is, I agree with Kex. We don't know. It could be I smell good or
it could be a placebo that just gives you confidence, but we don't know.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Maybe. But we know it's not going to be that.
We don't know. Okay. Let's get back to the show and the characters.
I think they might be setting something up.
Yeah.
I do think that they might be setting something up because
I agree.
It's too.
You're saying might. It's 100% sure.
No, wait. Right.
I'm going to put 100 pounds on it.
Okay, but can we move on for Ayala and White Tiger?
My was that it seems that by default, it's not something that was away by default.
It's not. We don't know how she actually gets or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, but I want to go back to Kingpin's court. We've talked about
his court.
His court,
Okay.
We've talked about what's her name again? We've talked about Blake. We've talked about BB. Now the psychologist and Buck Cashman and Vanessa.
Okay.
Yeah. Vanessa had a very nice dream. I want to start with her first. And I really like the dream. Because the visuals. When she's in the dream, we see a blue rose.
Yes.
And then when she's in reality, it's a red rose.
Yes.
So they were playing with the Matrix team there. And it was the Matrix team there. And we see the origin of, we see her seeing the golf ball, which if you look back in Daredevil, it was like when Kingpin was viewing the origin of Buck Cashman, or what's his name? Bullseye.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she sees Bullseye. She's dealing with the PTSD of Bullseye, but they are trying to be very stylistical.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah.
So, as you were speaking, and don't get me wrong, I totally, that dream, I totally did not catch all the significances that you pointed out.
Yeah.
But as you were speaking, something just occurred to me. And again, this might be a proper reach.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the son of Kingpin?
He doesn't have a son. No.
No, in the comic books, he has a son. The rose.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, yes.
Oh, no, sorry. Is it just the rose? It's not the blue rose.
No, it's just the rose.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're thinking
they're
trying to tie both sides to that? Yeah.
No. Now I say no. Because in my mind, I was thinking, is that guy's name also Blue Rose? But if it's just Rose, then it's a reach.
Okay. Because for me, if I'm thinking this, because they're also talking about Kingpin talking about his hair in the book, in the show. If you're talking about the hair of Kingpin, I'm thinking I'm thinking of Blake, not anybody else. I think
in the comic book.
So maybe he might be taking the role
of the next Kingpin
son. Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking for that.
Actually, that's a good point. I need to find out what the son's name in the comic book actually was, because I can't remember what his actual true name was. Yeah. Okay.
So, then that's for Vanessa. Oh,
but what? Can I come back to you? Why would Kingpin make that guy assassin?
He's looking for a hair right now. There's nobody else.
I don't think he's going to make that guy his hair.
I'm saying if he's going to make anybody,
that's the question. If he's going to, if he's going to, but I wonder why he would. See, that's the thing. I wonder why he would. Because he can't be doing all of this to give it to someone. He can't be doing all of this to New York, all this power. People that have power really like to give it to anyone.
To one, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm saying we don't know how the story is going to play out, but if he has to, he's going to be. I feel like he's going to lean more on Blake than anybody else. Then the psychologists. Descent to Evil is now interesting to watch. At first, I was like, this woman is mad. But now I'm like, I get your madness, but you're still very mad. It's like, it's like she's becoming that, and we see it a lot in Nigerian politics. She's becoming that good guy, the bad guys parade around to get that veneer of, we are doing of legitimacy. That you've done this fantastic work on this particular thing because you value. We can borrow your credibility.
Yes.
To masquerade whatever we are doing right now. Yeah.
I see what you're saying from that side.
Yeah.
But the thing that worries me, not worries me the most, that makes me sad the most about her, is she's doing things that are wrong, but she's justifying it that something happened to me that was very wrong. I'm willing to do wrong to stop that happening from other people. And she's been manipulated, obviously, but that in a way that's my thought processes. And it reminds me of this whole the abuse becomes the abuser.
Yeah.
Type of scenario.
Yeah.
That's the problem with that's the issue with most. That's actually the origin of most heroes we know. Something bad happens to them, and they wear up in mask to prevent that from happening that from happening to anybody. And then we have those that are willing to cross the line to prevent that from happening to anybody. The Batmans, the Punishers, the Tonys, even Captain. So something happens, and so she's following that mentality well, and this is pushing to the logical conclusion. Because she feels she's absolutely right, that this strategy is wrong and must be prevented at all costs. It justifies anything that she's going to do. So it's like, it's the same, how policemen become corrupt. You see a murderer that killed somebody, and you see he's about to walk free on a stupid technicality where you can just forge some evidence here and get him thrown in jail. It's a no-brainer to do that.
It's very easy to fall in there. Very easy.
And the issue is when you do that first plant on somebody who you know you've done that. Second time around, somebody, now I can manipulate you. That other guy, he's disabled. Let's touch on him as well.
Because
now that slope, it becomes easier and easier, and then you start doing it even to the wrong people who will not. You're not even
you are
sure
shifting.
As guilty. Yeah,
because you're now shifting the burden of proof from evidence-based to your feelings-based. You're now making yourself the judge, and then because you are certain this is wrong, you will do everything in your part to be so. Because she had that bad experience, she's 100% certain all masks are wrong, and then she's ready to do anything to. And it's an interesting perspective.
The fact that she got saved by another mask, but I can understand that. It's just take all masks off the board.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing for me with all superheroes that have an absolute morality. In terms of this is absolutely good, this is absolutely bad, this is black and white. If it's bad, it's bad. I'll do everything to stop it. If it's good, I'll do everything to. And then they make themselves that center of who is this person, justice, and all of that. And I find
I find it sad, given where she started from, because she's a doctor, right? She's a psychologist. So it was originally out to help people, and now she's become. The one that needs, physician heal thyself more than anything, but she doesn't see it.
She's got a very, 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 very bad path and
very, very dark road. I mean, but so what's his name Swordsman gets sentenced, right? And then Daredevil. Okay, there's an action scene in the bar where the AVTF people come to get their bartender in the bar that they used to stay, and where they're hiding. That's where him and Carol are hiding. They attack them. That action. again, didn't really care for the action because it was.
Again, I'm like this action. I'm actually
this action was better.
Yeah,
this action was. I like this action. It was better.
Honestly, I'm not.
You're not a fan, yeah. I get it.
That's why I like this action is because to me it feels more like what I expect somebody who's just human. Well, human level strength, human level. Maybe you're better trained, better fitted, but you're fighting multiple people.
Yes.
I'm expecting you or guy you are struggling. You will be struggling with these things.
It's less about the technicality of the actions. I think the action scenes are technically well shot, but it's very difficult to care for the emotions or the stakes behind the fighting. That's where my issue is here. You're like, another action scene, yay! Let's watch it.
And the funny thing, the way I see characters like that, is somebody who's probably fighting people in the bar, cops, who are not cops, people in the bar on a daily. It should be routine. It's not. It shouldn't be anything really exciting. It's like, oh god, another two goons, boom, boom, boom. You know, boom, boom, boom. It's not. I'm not going to be busting some special moves against you. It's when some ninja guys turn up, or when they bring when Bullseye comes in, or when Actually, are there any other villains in this show?
Muse in season 1.
Okay, Muse.
Yeah,
that Bushman is going to be one.
Bushman.
Buckman. Buck Cashman or something like that.
Buck
is going to be okay. All right.
In the comics, he's a costume.
He's MI6 or SAS.
No, you're SAS.
Donald calls him out. Yeah.
But in the comics, he is a.
Okay, I don't know him on the comics.
Yeah. It's sort of lesser known.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to check, and then okay, yes.
Yeah, but honestly, I am just not. Like I'm not feeling the action. It's nice, but it just feels very samey. It's starting to feel very
Like this kind of fight you can't skip it. This is the kind of fight that in shows you can just skip. Please, like you don't need to show us the entire moves and busting the moves and everything. Yeah. Like let us watch something more interesting.
Yeah.
Rather than
okay. But
no, they're not. I am more, and as weird as it sounds, I like the application of his powers more than you showing me this thing.
Yes.
I like when you're listening to something. I like when you're smelling something. I like when even if they don't shoot it cinematically, but there's a way that maybe you can, even if you say it, like you just say, oh, there's two these things there. There's one, like there's a way that you can just different applications of his power. That guy's drinking chamomile tea. I smelled it on the breath of that other guy, so they are working together. Something like that. I'm just not getting a lot of someone with super senses. But yeah. Did you want to say something?
No. I said, to be honest, you're right.
Okay.
I do love when he uses his senses a lot.
Like the watch thing. I like that a lot.
Yeah. The watch thing. I mean, it does a couple of times here, but they don't like it always approaching.
No.
Yeah, and then when I think there's one. Was it in this episode where he did the light? Where did they capture the cop?
It was. So they captured one of the AVTF guys, and then they interrogated him to find out where the weapons from. When they did interrogate him, he kind of confessed, right? He said he
wants to work for them. Yeah,
he wants to work for them. Yeah. So they go to Red Hook, and then Daredevil goes to release the prisoners.
So that's a good move. That's a thing I want to touch on. They originally were going there not to release the prisoners, but to get what's this thing called? They wanted to do something else. It wasn't released.
Was it not evidence of the weapons or something else?
Yeah, the weapons.
Yes.
I think
they want to get evidence of the weapons and all of that, and then he had to make a choice of release the prisoners or get the evidence of the weapons, and he had to make the. So these are the kind of superhero choices that they actually highlight why it's a sacrifice here. It's the right thing to do, but it's a sacrifice because they end up losing all the weapons because Kingpin asked them to blow up the factory and all of that.
Yeah.
So that particular balance, I like that.
Yeah.
There are consequences for making the right decision here.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, guys. We're having a Punisher movie coming, right?
Yeah.
And he wasn't those cases before, but he escaped at the end of season 1.
Did he escape or they moved him?
he grabs one of the guys. That was I was trying to.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that mean we will not see this guy at all in this season?
I don't mind.
He might.
No, he's there,
and I don't mind.
He's there. I think he's there. I think he is. I seem to remember this behind the scenes or something that I think he is in one of the episodes.
Yeah, because I think you can't just leave him for a whole season and wait for the movie. They must say what is he doing after he escaped.
In the meantime, yeah.
I would actually prefer if Carol got with Frank. I don't like it.
Okay. I don't know where they're going with this.
With who?
With the romance.
Yeah, what's the
parenting? So there's one scene they showed with the romance where they showed Martha and Karen in bed versus Kingpin and Vanessa in bed.
Yes.
I like that juxtaposition. Yes. Like these two, they are on the and it was someone I was talking to that called it out. That Karen and what's his name? Matt. They are losing. They are on the ropes. Yet in their personal life, they are very happy. Not very happy, but they are finding moments of joy together.
They found themselves. Yeah.
Kingpin and Vanessa, they are winning. Yet they are basically looking at all the ways it might go wrong, and they are sitting up in bed worrying about it. And Kingpin, that's where Kingpin is like, he's trying to think of all the possibilities of
what could go wrong.
So Vanessa is worrying about Bullseye, right? Is that her main worry?
Yes. What? That's one of my main worries. Yeah, Bullseye coming back to kill her. Okay. And then Kingpin is like, it's all the plays, all the moves they are making, it can go so horribly wrong at any point in time. So he's paranoid, he's up in bed, he's not getting any peace from all the wins he's getting. Whereas these guys are looking at them and say, these people are basically unstoppable. They are turning all our plans against us. Like everything is basically going their way. And yet.
Okay. So I'm going to answer that question.
Yeah.
We know Punish guys in Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah, we know Punish guys in Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man the movie.
Yes.
Now, here's my question.
Okay.
In this season, if either Fisk loses position, or if he doesn't, he's going to be in Spider-Man movie.
Why would he be in Spider-Man movie?
As the mayor of the city.
As the mayor of New York.
Why do we need to see the mayor of New York?
Yeah, I just can't see
Spider-Man movie.
If he's still in position of power of mayor at the end of the season,
it's a Spider-Man
odd. If you don't mention it in Spider-Man, very, very, very odd.
I mean, Spider-Man movies have been dealing with a lot of other things that don't relate to the politics.
No, I agree.
This one home, right? So
and also, by the way, I'm almost 100% sure Daredevil is that Spider-Man movie as Daredevil as well.
That guy doesn't know how to lie.
Yeah, so I'm 100% sure. That scene with Spider-Man jumping down to those ninjas.
Yeah, I'll drop that sure is that they removed him from there. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm people are saying it could be anybody, but I'm saying if there's anybody there, it's Daredevil.
Okay.
That boy, you're right.
You think I'm right?
Yeah. Because I mean, it does look like similar to what they did before when they removed the Spider-Man from that trailer. There's someone missing in that. It's almost identical. Like it's very, very similar to that shot. There's someone missing, and it would only, given that it's the hand, it would only make sense that it's Daredevil that's missing from there. Well, I don't know.
It could be Elektra. I want Elektra back. I know.
Which one? Which one?
It will be Elektra from
Season 2 Elektra now.
What?
The lady that played in the series.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Whether it was her or Jennifer Garner you're referring to.
Where?
Jennifer Garner.
No, please.
No.
Excuse me.
Wait.
No.
Where did we leave?
That's why I wanted to be clear.
Season 2 Daredevil.
She died.
And Defenders. No.
I remember the
she didn't die. Oh, okay.
She didn't die. That's
Elodie Young. Elodie Young, yeah.
I really can't remember her fate. I can't remember her fate in that show.
Yeah, I can't remember. I actually can't remember what happened.
Okay.
But she was a good.
She's presumed. I remember she was presumed dead. Like they destroyed the old building and they never found her.
Yeah, she was buried. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
She was buried, but her body was never found, so she's alive.
Found, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but then what else again is there to talk about in this particular episodes? Is there
so they bring them out. They get on the truck. They drive away. Then Kingpin blows up the ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or he asks his guys to blow up the ship.
Yeah, with the sailors. Yeah, with the Russians in there. And then he's going to blame Daredevil for that.
I guess he's going to blame on Daredevil.
Yeah.
Naturally.
The terrorists released all the prisoners, all the dangerous vigilante prisoners, and blow up the ship after taking everything they want. But yeah. Okay, that's going to be fun to see. But yeah.
Apart from in those cages, also, do we know anybody else that we know of a vigilante? Oh, we do.
Okay.
But they weren't all vigilantes. Some of them were like
they were all political enemies. Yeah.
Exactly. Political.
Apart from Sportsman, was there anybody else that we know who's a vigilante?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not that I recognized.
Yeah.
Not that I recognized.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to this particular next few episodes. I'm actually now on the hype train for Daredevil. I really want to. I really hope it sticks the landing if it continues in this particular direction. So yeah, they've won me over.
Okay.
You're very easy to win over.
I'm very easy to. Like, how many shows have won me over here before? Please.
Don't get distracted. All right. So what are we ready to
get to episodes? Oh yes, go on. Let's go.
Oh, okay. 2 episodes next week.
No, I'm hoping that we're gonna have 2 next week.
Isn't there any?
If we have 2 next week,
I have no idea.
That means that's 2 episodes.
It's supposed to be one episode.
Invincible.
Yeah.
So no,
it's supposed to be one episode, but no episode is dropping this week.
I don't know.
Okay.
Episode 4 for Daredevil is dropping this week, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
Cool. So yeah. So what do you want to? We are going to read the 2 episodes together as one single episode.
That's wild.
Yes. Yeah.
Since you have
4.
Wow.
Big praise.
Okay.
Yeah. I enjoyed my time. Yeah.
My score's gonna be lower than Tunde's score.
Yeah.
I feel very weird saying this, so I'm gonna give it a 3.8.
Yeah. It's fair.
I'm gonna give it a 2.8.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't know. Yeah.
What's going on? Body switching. Sundays in.
It's very, very odd.
For the fact that the show has won me over from and hit her to someone that actually enjoys it and is looking forward, that's why it's getting a 4. Like these 2 episodes, they did that job and they did that job well. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, we'll see how it goes. Good. I'm glad. At least I am glad that you're enjoying this. All right. So next week we've got Daredevil, we have got Invincible, and we've got The Boys, I believe.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Cool. Do we have any recommendations that we want to give listeners?
Not for me today.
Okay, weird. I'm watching this series. I'll just drop this one. Cashero on Netflix, which is not a superhero show, but it's
is it Cashero or Cashero?
Yes. It's Cashero. It's just concatenated into one.
Yeah. So it starts Korean, but it's actually Cash and Hero.
Cash Hero. Hero for Cash.
Yeah.
Which is so it's on Netflix. I think it's just the one season, on like episodes 3 or 4. So he's a guy who has been given powers by his dad. Well, the powers come with a weird catch, where he can use the powers, and that's like invulnerability, super strength, Yeah, I think like super jumping, all of that stuff. But each time he doesn't. I think he's fast as well. Yeah, and I think he has speed as well. But each time he uses it, he must have cash. And it depletes the cash on him. So if he's got 500,000, if he's doing this he cannot be poor. He cannot be poor if he wants to use the power. If he wants to use any powers, any of those powers, which he uses generation. He has a generation.
Yeah, and it makes you poor basically because you spend all your savings.
So it's a pay to play hero.
I mean, you can only use your powers. You can use your powers to make money.
So I've been trying to think about how to monetize this power, but it's very difficult. I've been trying to think about how to monetize this power because it's very difficult.
What are the powers? Invulnerability,
regeneration, super strength, super speed. Yes, that's it.
Construction.
But he needs to have the cash on physically, right?
Yeah. So I will use my initial cash. Pay me per day. I will use my initial cash as startup capital for this.
This guy's kind of broke right now.
but the thing is, what you have construction in a day, no matter how fast or something you are, will not pay.
Become a villain. Just use your steal from one person to get enough money.
He's burning through cash.
Yeah, in a way, that will happen. The version of what you said today is going to happen. Not talk, but yes, you need proper big money, like hundreds of thousands.
Hero for hire.
Hero for hire, yeah.
Or bad guys.
But probably,
let's say
he's a good guy. Yes, go on text, bro.
Yeah. So the thing is, even if he wants to do a hero for hire, if he doesn't have any cash on him like this and broke, if you shoot him, he'll die. Yes.
No, they pay him up front. Which is bad.
So you have to have the cash on him.
You pay him up front, yeah. Okay. You pay me up front. You want me to go and find that bad guy? You want me to go and fix up that problem for you? Pay me up front.
It doesn't work because.
But that means you have to pay me, right? So let's say you have to pay me 1 million. After that 1 million, I'm going to take 500,000 on my person and then 500,000 in my account.
Yes.
I'm now fighting with that 500,000.
Whoever you're working for, once they're tired of you, they can set you up now. Tell you I'll pay.
No, you are not working for just one person. I'm for hire. I'm a businessman.
Where I am now, he's in debt.
Yeah.
He's in debt. So he's and even worse. Sorry.
No.
Go.
Another issue as to why this guy is suffering. He's a good guy. So if you see somebody drowning, let's say somebody gives you 100,000 to go and do some job, and he's walking by, and then somebody's drowning. You would charge the person.
It's fine. You will charge exorbitantly and more than what you need for the job now. Yeah, I'm saying that if I need 100K for a job, I'm charging 1 million now. I need to build this stockpile. Like, what are we saying here? Please, I won't say okay because I need 100K for the job. I'll now charge you 100K.
They can set you up and get rid of you easily.
It's the same thing with any business.
Yeah,
it's a business. For me, it's a pure business.
Take it for 1 week. Get you to run through the cash. Tell you come get your new money tomorrow.
If you're doing that,
look like you shot.
No, I'm saying that. Okay, so you are paying me for 1 week. The money you pay me for 1 week is not money for 1 week. You are paying me. You are paying me money that will last me like 2 months or 3 months. Because you don't know, it's my rate now.
I wouldn't say this person have a power work. Just pay me.
Exactly. So you are paying me my rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll now say because I need 10K to do your job. I'll now say you pay me 11K. No, you're paying me like 100K.
No. Cakes. No, yes. I just remember now. There was a K-leg now. They're not allowed to use it for game.
Okay. I don't want.
No, it happened. The dad. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know if you see that thing yet. Sorry.
Yes, the dad was giving him the rules.
Yes, one of those rules was that.
Okay. Then I don't want this pass. It's the most useless pass possible.
Oh, and then even worse, if you don't help people, he starts getting like a rash or something funny like that. Like
that was the issue. So yes, you actually fought ill.
He doesn't help people. So he's minding the body, so he starts getting.
So okay, for that, open a GoFundMe. Say solution, open a GoFundMe, announce how you use your powers, and wait for good amount of time to give you money. So you can go around helping people. I know that's your life.
There are bad guys. There are bad guys. There are villains in this universe that have powers. By the way,
yes.
Open a GoFundMe.
His own power is just one of the worst.
Yeah, but I like that part. I like the concept though of
because
using
it's nice.
the idea of not even his own stupid concept of like buying powers with cash. It's a good story concept. It's too direct to capitalism, but like being able to access powers by the amount of money you have.
I feel like I've seen this somewhere before.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Like buy an upgrade package or something like, I bought the regen. I've seen this somewhere before.
There's you can buy upgrade packages with powers, but I'm like, let's say you have to spend like if you want invulnerability for 2 hours, you are spending this amount of money. If you want invulnerability for 5 hours, you are spending this amount of money, and then how that changes society. I'm like, that's
interesting. Okay, yeah. So Cashero, I think like.
Adding this to Invincible, Daredevil, Boys to Men, and I said Boys to Men.
Boys to Men.
ABC, DVD.
The Boys. The Boys.
No. I'm just
recommended. Okay.
Maybe my own little self homework. Yeah, I just.
When we discussed the moving. There's some shows that out there, superhero related.
Yeah.
So it's good for watch. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But to be honest, watching it also is very stressful because the guy, it's almost like watching Peter Parker times 10.
It's too much. It's very stressful.
I don't have
I don't have bands.
There's even when he gets his inheritance.
Yeah.
No band.
There's even when he gets his inheritance, and then there's a disaster happening, and he goes to rescue people, and you see his money evaporating from he literally just got his inheritance. Was on his way home. Yeah,
I'm not down for suffering of this.
I'm not. Yeah, please miss me with that because I'm sure that if you guys that are watching it, you will find effective ways around that particular issue.
I will remove face. I'll go so Junior. Those people are
no, but he was falling ill. He was falling ill. And the funny thing about show is the dad, because the dad had that power before, and he handed it down to his son.
Yes,
that transferred a whole life of poverty, being abused by because the wife doesn't know about the power.
Yeah.
So the wife sees him as the most useless husband in the world of husband life.
And he's always broke.
He's always broke. The whole family was broke because of him. But when he now gave the power to his son, the curse to his son, he was not so happy. And now he could afford to get some money and start enjoying his life while he's ruined his son's life.
Yeah.
I still don't believe like that. Based on what you guys have said, I still don't believe that kind of power should be the source of ruining your life.
I'm thinking of a way around.
I said GoFundMe. That's the easiest way around.
Because the man was. I think one of the stipulations was you can't use it for profit. Yes.
No, GoFundMe. You're not using it for profits, but you are allowed to fund your superhero lifestyle while you're making your money regularly.
When that transferred the power as well as 3 billion won in debt.
Yes.
So it's just that things.
In debt. Miss me with this show, please. I'm not ready for this.
All the other people who have powers, they also have a cost. But his is worse.
Yeah. This is
worse.
All the other people are not good guys. He's a good guy.
No. There's some good guys. There's some good guys. There's some bad ones.
Yeah, some good guys and then there's some bad ones. Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's it for today. Please, guys, remember to rate, like, subscribe, and just looking at our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we'll see you next week. Sunday.
Yeah, see you guys next week. I'm looking forward to the boys dropping tomorrow, and then catching up on Invincible and Daredevil. Great shows. We are eating good this period, guys.
I have a lot to catch up on. Yeah. I'll be caught up by next week.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Yeah. That one.
Once again, guys, thanks for listening, and we'll see you later.
Yeah. By the way, okay, you've ended already.
You
can always cut that. Yeah.
and recording.